I would never have had the courage to risk it all until I learned this one thing. There's so much talk about taking the big shot, taking the leap, risking it all, and all this other bullshit, and you feel obliged to do it, especially if you're an ambitious person. And honestly, even though my channel is absolutely tiny, I still get quite a lot of messages from people saying, damn, I really want to risk it all, I really want to go for the leap, shall I do it, what do you think? Now, it would be so obscenely easy for me to sit here and be like, just do it, bro, just do it, just take the leap, look where I'm at, I'm in Bali, it's sick, there's hoes, we're having a great time, just do it. But that would be so obscenely dumb, because there are quite a few facts that you need to consider before you actually dive in and take that big risk. Let me break this down with a little story. Now, imagine you're in a boxing match, you're 9 rounds in, and you've had the literal shit kicked out of you. You're losing, you're getting KO'd, your mum's watching, it's not going well. Now, on the other side of the ring, there's Anthony Joshua. He's winning every round, he's smashing your head in, and he pretty much needs to keep doing what he's doing in order to take the W. Who would you rather be? Now, unless you're a complete weirdo / psychopath, you're gonna say Anthony Joshua. And the reason why you'd pick Anthony Joshua is because he's already in a position to win. And one thing that I've learned is that the exact same concept applies to our lives as well. Before I decided to risk it all, I legitimately asked myself, am I someone who needs a knockout in the 9th round or I'm gonna lose everything, or am I already on course to winning already? And after thinking about it for a while, I realized that I was somewhere in the middle. No kids, at least none that I know of, ain't trying to claim you, no crazy debts, no girlfriend. I had a pretty good chance of being able to do things well. But imagine if life had been completely kicking my ass at the time when I wanted to move. Financial stress, relationship issues, no backup plan. If I was in that situation, how could I possibly think clearly enough to actually risk it all and make right decisions? When your back is against the wall, you're not actually able to make correct decisions. You're just reacting to whatever's happening in your life at the given time. And this is a concept that I like to call positioning. This one concept is what actually gave me the courage to pack my bags and leave the UK and just go for it. Risking it all isn't just about courage or heart, it's also about positioning yourself to win in the first place, especially when you feel insecure about your business and being a new business owner as well. Now, I'll be real with you. It's not like I left without fear, anxiety, and all those, what the actual fuck am I doing moments. Even now,
to this day,
I still ask myself, have I made the correct decision? Is this all going to work out? Do I actually have the brains to make this happen? And just all the insecurities that you're gonna naturally feel when you're doing this type of thing, right? Because I mapped out the worst case scenario before I took the leap, I can handle the doubts. Well, I can somewhat handle the doubts. With all that being said, let's come back to the big question. You're more of an Anthony Joshua or the guy who needs a knockout in the 9th round? First thing, and most important thing, is money. And I don't know why people don't talk about this. Starting a new business takes money, whether it's time or capital. So if you're going to take a big risk and you don't have enough capital, you are stupid. You are clinically stupid. If you don't have the money to be able to take the risk, don't take that big risk. And if you want to take a risk, get yourself in the financial position to be able to take that risk. Don't just fucking risk it, like off rip. The second is responsibility. If you're allergic to condoms and you have 10 pick-me and want to take a risk, you are mad. I personally was only responsible for myself. Third is the worst case scenario. I know everyone talks about the glory, the success, and all the things that come from being successful, and that's great, but what if you falter? And that's a very real reality. Are you able to mentally and financially take the strain of it all going wrong? For me, I think about the worst case scenario all the time, quite literally every day. But because I've already mapped it out, and I know that if things go wrong, I will actually be okay, or just be more embarrassing than anything, I said to myself, you can do this, you can take this risk, it makes sense. And lastly is the workload. I genuinely do not understand why. You know what, no, I do know why. I think because of social media, people have this idea that when you start a business and you take a big risk, it's all gonna be fun and you get to live on the beach and be the digital nomad. That is bullshit. You're gonna be stressed out of your motherfucking mind, bro. You're gonna be stressed out all the time. And that's because when you've just started a business, there's so many things you don't know, so many things you have to learn, and so many things that go wrong. If you're not okay willingly giving up the holes, willingly giving up video games, willingly giving up everything that needs to be done, then don't risk it all, bro. Don't risk it all, because I promise you, it'll be so obscenely painful for you. because you just need to do so much work in order for things to go right. And no matter what anyone tells you, I promise you, when you start that business, you're gonna question absolutely everything that you're doing in your life.